Yo, what is up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Carlos Harris, and as you can see by the title, we're going to be talking about a few habits that I've implemented into my life to help me become a successful content creator, businessman, and just structure my life as a whole. First thing I want to say is thank you guys for 80,000 subscribers. I'm really looking forward to hitting 100K. All the love and support that you guys have been showing on these sit-down videos is really appreciated, and I'm going to try to drop one every single week for you guys with valuable information. And just to jump right into it, the first habit that I had that helped me be successful was a structured routine. And you guys literally know me for my Instagram, TikToks, and now here on YouTube, routine videos. And I think it's really important to anyone's success. Everyone's routine is different, but it helps them reach a certain goal that they're trying to hit. Now, for me personally, I decided to wake up at 5:30 in the morning every single day for like 5 years. That way I could work towards my goals. That's not to say that you have to wake up at 5:30, and if you don't, you won't be successful. I'm not gonna sit here and say that. You form a routine that works for you. If you have a 9 to 5 and you have to work around that, do those things. So I woke up at 5:30 a.m. Just to wake up to make sure that I had enough time to execute the task that I wanted to execute. And the first thing I did is make my bed. I know a lot of people get up and literally just get on their phones, but as they say, your brain operates off the first thing that you do in the morning. So if you wake up and get on social media, it's gonna crave that for the rest of the day. Instead, get up, make your bed. That's the first accomplishment that you've done for the day, and you'll build on those accomplishments throughout the day. I know it's a very small and minor thing, but it literally, one, it looks nice, and then two, it's just a form of an accomplishment in the real life setting that you'll be able to do for yourself. And then another thing is getting some physical activity. I always preach this, at least try to go to the gym, 4 to 5 times a week. You don't gotta be in there doing super crazy training. Get you 30 minutes in 4 or 5 times a week, and you'll be perfectly fine. And meditation. Meditation really helped me become a calmer person, be more settled in, be more focused on things that I needed to focus on. I started off with 5 minutes. I did that for about a month until I got used to it. Then I got up to 10 minutes. 10 minutes is max for me because I feel like after 10 minutes, I really just am not focusing as deep as I would like to. So just take your time with that if you want to implement that into your routine. And then we all know, I do yoga. Yoga, for me, the reason I started it is because I played college football. There's wear and tear on my body. I wanted to detox and get all the inflammation out, strengthen my core and things of that sort. So I studied yoga and got into that. And then also reading. Reading was really important for me because it made me sit down, it made me focus on something, and it further built my education on business or just, life situations that I could react a lot differently to. But having that structured routine was I would say one of the number one things that helped me become successful and do what works best for you. You can take, bits and pieces from each one of my videos and apply it to your life. But again, it's all different and relative to each individual. So that's the first thing that I implemented in to help me become more successful. Another thing that is super important that you guys probably think that I've had my entire life is organization. And it's something that I've not had. It's something that I had to learn. So it's not to say that you can't learn it if you're not an organized person. So organization literally helps you eliminate mistakes and eliminate and cut down on failures as far as like your business ventures. That's not to say that you won't make mistakes or you won't have failures, you'll just limit them. For me, organization, I organize a lot of my projects, my finances and stuff like that on an app called Notion. If you don't want to go the technology route and you want to write things down, keep things in a folder, do it that way. But organization is something that I wholeheartedly believe if you're not organized, you literally will not be successful. If you can't handle small things and keeping things together and making sure that you're actively communicating and staying organized in the aspects of life that you want to be successful in, you really don't want to be successful. So organization comes down to how bad do you want it, and are you going to take the time to structure those things? Once everything's in place, bro, you're good to go. It's just like an Excel sheet with all those formulas and stuff that you got to put up at the top. It's the most daunting task that I've had to do on like spreadsheets and stuff like that. But once I did it, I literally don't have to do it again. It's a one-time thing. Set yourself up something to where you have everything organized and all you gotta do is plug it in, small things here and there, and that will literally take you light years in life. And then stay organized around your house. Don't have shit everywhere. Me personally, as you guys can see, I'm obviously in like a different spot than I sit in because the lighting's a little bit different today. Have minimal stuff around your house. Clutter and all that stuff is going to cloud your brain, and it's literally going to ultimately lead to your demise, in my opinion. So make sure that you're organized around your house, your business, and just every aspect of life, and I promise you, you will reach your goal. Another great thing is educating yourself on your field of work. For me, it was content creation and marketing. I literally studied, and nowadays, like, no one has an excuse of why they can't educate themselves on the field of work that they want to dive into. For me, it was marketing. I literally used to watch like YouTube videos. I used to get marketing books, and I would just do my research on how to outreach to companies, how to structure an email. All of that stuff is actively present online. You literally just have to go search for it. And I feel like a lot of people nowadays just kind of want things just handed to them. You got to get out there and do the work. You got to educate yourself and continuously grow, because everything's like ever so evolving. Social media evolves, business work, business places evolve. You have to keep up with the times. And the more you educate yourself on what's going on and what's very like present in your field and what's important in your field of being successful in it, you're literally going to be successful. When I saw content creators that I looked up to and wanted to be like, I literally studied them, and I studied other content creators that I wanted to be like, and I made myself a hybrid. I put my own twist to it. I put my own personality to it. Those are the things that you have to do, is educate yourself continuously and go out and take risk. Because if you don't go out and try these things and actually apply it, you're not going to gain anything from it. You go read a book and then you don't apply it. And then that kind of leads me into the next thing we're going to talk about. But just to like hone in on that, educate yourself in your field of work, become the best at it, be obsessed with it, and then go out and do those things and be successful. The last thing I want to talk about, I kind of hinted towards it on the previous thing, is taking action and actually applying the things that you're learning. There's a ton of people who will write down every single one of their goals, just like they did at the beginning of 2023, and they just write them down. There's no point of just writing them down and looking at them. Write them down and then work towards them every single day. Because if you literally just write it down and let it sit there, you're just like the rest of the 99.9% of the people out there who literally just write stuff down. What is that gonna do for you? Understanding that it's a marathon, not a sprint. It's gonna take time. You're gonna have some failures. You're gonna have some hiccups. That's not to say that things aren't gonna work out for you. There's no set timeline on your success. I told myself that a long time ago. Yes, I might wanna be here in 5 years, but if I'm not, I did everything that I could to get there, and things just take time. And sometimes, honestly, bro, shit just takes luck. You in the right place, the right time, and you capitalize on opportunities, but you have to take that action. If you're a person that literally has your goals sitting over here to the left or sitting back there on the back burner and you're not actively working towards it, this last section is 100% for you. Get up, go grab that piece of paper, look at it, and then write down the small goals that you need to do to go out there and achieve the bigger goal. Once you get that in place, you're unstoppable. Add all of these things into your life, and I promise you, you will be unstoppable. You will have hiccups, and I will keep reiterating that. This shit will not be a smooth ride, but you will achieve what you will want to achieve. And that's pretty much all I have for this video. Again, take bits and pieces that you can from this. All of the stuff that I do may not be for you, but if you can take something from it and apply it to your life, that's really all that matters. But those are the things that I focused on as far as my habits to help me become more structured in my routine, more organized, more educated, and actually taking action towards what I wanted to do. I hope this video resonated with someone. I know you guys really enjoy these kind of sit downs, so where we can kind of just talk and do like a one-on-one conversation. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.